Hey teachers, I'm Laura with MyTeachingPlans.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you exactly how to use one of these giant binders from TeachingPoint. It's a big one. Okay, let's get started. Get out your great big binders that you got from TeachingPoint and let's open them up. First things first, you do not have to read this entire book because, seriously,
ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope, not gonna do that. So if you look in your book, you'll notice that there's a bunch of tabs, and on the sides they're labeled with lesson plans, assessments, lab manual, class notes, maybe some more fun things depending on the book that you have. Let's start with the first section. You're going to read the letter of introduction from your author. This will help you get a feel for their personal style. You'll be assigned a mentor, which will likely be the actual author from the book you're holding. Whoa! So, if you have a question, you can email it to them about the course. Don't get weird. In the Lesson Plan tab, you'll find a table of contents that lists the pages of the pacing guides and the lesson plans. Don't confuse these lessons with the lessons in the lab manual. We'll get to that later. In the Lesson Plan tab, there is a section called Syllabus. A syllabus is like a schedule of events for each unit. Units are like chapters. Some of the teachers like to post this on the board so that their students know what's coming next and how to stay on pace. And it's also kind of handy to have for when you're studying for a test so you know exactly what lessons were in each unit for the test. After the syllabus, you'll find this handy pacing guide. This chart will tell you at a glance exactly what to do every day. Shall we give it a try? Yes, please. Let's pretend we're in Unit 6, and it's day 3 of Unit 6, not day 3 of the school year. First, we're going to start working on Lab 621. 621 isn't referring to the lesson plan day, it means Unit 6, Lab 21. We need to go to the Lab Manual tab to find it in Unit 6. You have the Teacher's Edition, which is identical to the Student Edition, except you have the answers. Now let's go back to the pacing guide to see what else we've got to do today. Looks like we've got class notes. That means we have a PowerPoint presentation on the CD. The CD is in the little pocket at the front of the binder. You'll also find an insert with directions for it. In the class notes section, you'll find a printout of all of the slides for today's slideshow. Let's go look for it. Here it is! Here you'll find the little black and white pictures for every slide. The slideshow on the CD is in color and interactive. So when you're doing your slideshow in class, you know exactly what's coming up next. Like a psychic, but with a printout. Back in the Lesson Plan tab, after the pacing guide, you'll find more detailed directions for each day. So, since we're in Unit 6 and it's day 3, we'll look for Unit 6, Lesson 3. Here, it's giving you instruction for the notes and the wrap-up activity. Let's go back to the pacing guide to see what's next. Looks like we don't have any videos, and homework is optional, and nothing to grade from the assessments column. But we've got a little note under the follow-up column. Let's skip ahead and pretend it's day 17 of Unit 8. In the Assessments column, it tells us to collect Lab 832. Remember, the Assessments column tells you what you need to collect or grade. We'll find that lab in the Lab Manual section. Let's skip ahead on the pacing guide again and pretend it's day 19 of Unit 8. In the Assessments column, it says it's test day. You'll find 2 different versions of the test on the CD for you to print out or right here in the Assessments section along with all of the answers to both tests. So that's it. This is everything you need to survive your first year or the first time teaching a new course. Everything is in here, and if you have any questions about the course, feel free to email your author mentor and he or she will email you back with anything you need to know. For more video tutorials, visit the support page on MyTeachingPlans.com.